morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you are watching the Good Wine Zone. Thank you for being here. Hat of the day, Civilian Marksmanship Patrol. If you don't know about that, check them out. Covering the Jimmy Neutron here. Hey, it has arrived. What has arrived? I'm glad you asked. We are embarking on the largest project so far in the Good Wine Zone. It is an adventure. Excuse us for the truck. It is an adventure. Hey, there's a bicycle dude. Hey, focus. It is an adventure. So the Good Wine Zone is taking an adventure called Long Way Round Alabama. You may be familiar with the movies shot by Charlie, what's his name? Well, Ewan McGregor and Charlie Borman. They did Long Way Round, where they adventure motorcycle camped around the world. Then they did Long Way Down, where they went from Africa, top of Africa, down somewhere up there, down to the bottom of Africa. Then they did Long Way Up, where they came from the bottom of South America to Los Angeles on electric motorcycles. Anyway, we are borrowing from their idea, and we are doing Long Way Round Alabama. We are going to motorcycle adventure and moto camp in all 21 state parks in the state of Alabama. It's going to be epic. So this has arrived from the State of Alabama Maps Division, Alabama Department of Transportation Maps Division. So check it out. And check out how funny this is going to be, by the way. I've thought about this. You know, one of my funniest scenes from Seinfeld was when the maestro unveiled the poster and he did this to the rubber band. I have no rubber band, so pretend. But hey, here it is. This is the map from the Department of Transportation. It's quite large. We're going to mount it, and look, it is perfectly conducive to draw out our routes here real quickly. Starting out in Shelby County, Alabama, we're going to go over to Mount Cheaha State Park. We're going to go up into Jackson County. We're going to go to Madison County. We're going to go all the way around Alabama and end up at Oak Mountain State Park right down the road. So it's going to be epic. So ladies and gentlemen and kids of all ages, hang on for the adventure. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you saw us open the map. Ta-da! So here is the map, official 2021-2022 Alabama highway map. Now, excuse it if there's any glare on here. Sorry about that. But we're here to do what? Smoking hot.
Map it out.
Map out the long way round Alabama. We've got a map, and we have put some acrylic on top of it so that we can use dry erase markers with the hope of identifying all of the state parks we're going to, and then we will draw in the routes. And the reason I want a dry erase marker is I'm very likely to mess up and have to do it again. We're going to use green for state parks. So let's come down here and see if this works. Here's my little state park on the legend. Look at there. That's kind of a bluish green, isn't it? Mm-hmm. What about this green? That's more green. All right, so starting point is the old homestead. Shelby County Highway. There's 19, there's 17. So we're going to put, let's see, we're going to put a little, well, it's right here. We're going to put a little circle. That's where we're starting out. And then we're going to travel east and go to Mount Cheaha. Well, it is Mount Cheaha, but Cheaha State Park, which is
I thought it was in Calhoun County.
Calhoun County.
Here it is.
Down at the bottom of is that still Calhoun? Yeah, I guess it is Calhoun. Or maybe Claiborne, yeah. Cheaha State Park, stop number 1. From there, north, young man. And we've got Bucks Pocket. And we've got Cathedral Caverns State Park. We've got Lake Gunnersville State Park. And we've got DeSoto over here somewhere. Where's DeSoto?
Right there.
Right there. DeSoto State Park. And I guess it's the tree. Yeah, tree shows the state park. And then we'll come on over here to Monsanto State Park. Is it Monsanto or Monte Santo? Monte Sano. There's no T in the Sano. Any idea? Okay, we'll move on.
Monte Sano.
We'll move over here to Joe Wheeler State Park in Limestone County.
You didn't get this tree.
Oh, I didn't get Lake Gunnersville tree. Thank you. Joe Wheeler State Park, and then look here. We got 2 different addresses for Joe Wheeler. One in Limestone, one on the border of Lauderdale and Lawrence. So we'll have to check that out. And then we're going to come down to Jefferson County and go to, I guess it's actually in Blunt, Rickwood Caverns State Park. And then we're going to go west, young man, Lake Lurleen State Park. And then we're going to go south, and we've got 4 of them all together. Chickasaw. We got one in Camden. Wilcox County is Camden. Roland Cooper State Park. We got one in Selma, Dallas County, don't we? Mm-hmm. Paul Grist State Park. All right, 1, 2, 3. We got one more down here in this area, don't? Yeah, Bladen Springs State Park. Then we come down south, young man, to Mobile. We got Meir State Park, which is on the causeway, I believe. And then we come down Gulf State Park in the wonderful Gulf Shores, Alabama. And then we're going to go through Florida for just a tad. There used to be Florala State Park, but it is no longer a state park. Frank Jackson State Park. Then let's see here. We go back east again, young man. And I think where's Lake Eufaula?
It's on the border.
On the border. Lake Point Resort State Park. And then we come north, Lee County, our old friend Chihuahua State Park. Hey, you know what I'm going to do at Chihuahua?
Ride your bike up on the wall.
No, I'm too scared to do that. I mean, I'm not scared. I'm just not skilled enough to do that. But no, guess again.
You are going to camp with your nephew?
Yes, but I am going to see if the old rope swing is there. That was there in the 80s when I was at Chihuahua. When, men were men. All right. So, Chihuahua, and then we're going to go to Wind Creek State Park. And then after Wind Creek State Park, we take it on home to the homestead to our old friend Oak Mountain State Park, where I grew up, where I lifeguarded as a young teenager. So, how many we got? Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Uh-oh, we're missing a couple. What did we do?
All right. First, you need blue springs.
First, we need blue springs. There's 20. Did I count right?
I hope so.
All right, let's count again. We can't count this twice because Joe Wheeler's just won. So we're going to start Chia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21.
All right.
You did it.
You
Hey, you get the prize for remembering Blue Springs. What's the prize? A kiss from me. How lucky.
Right.
All right. So there they are, all 21 state parks on the Long Way Round Alabama official map. The next time that you see this, there will be routes. We're going to route this out. We're going to do this in October probably. So we've got a while to do it. We are looking for some partners. What I anticipate is it's going to take about 14 weeks. We are going to camp at 14 weeks. How about 14 days? 14 weeks. All right, 14 days. All right, give or take a few days. Thank you. And we're going to camp at about half of them because some of them will be able to visit 2 in a day. We are working with the state parks and asking for their help. What we want is for a director of each of these parks to come on the video with us on the Good Wine Zone and tell us about their park and what people need to see at their particular state park. And then we're going to show it to you. All right, so it's going to be a blast. I just can't wait. And there's lots more surprises that I'm not telling you about right now. So the next thing that you see will be the very first piece of equipment we have purchased for this adventure. So we'll see you next time in the Long Way Round Alabama on the Good Wine Zone.